Are your expectations holding you back? Find out how to break free and unlock your full potential today. John chapter 5, verses 1 through 3. Sometime later, Jesus went up to Jerusalem for one of the Jewish festivals. Now, there is in Jerusalem near the sheep gate a pool, which in Aramaic is called Bethesda, and which is surrounded by 5 covered colonnades. Here, a great number of disabled people used to lie: the blind, the lame, and the paralyzed. John chapter 5, verses 5 through 13. One who was there had been an invalid for 38 years. When Jesus saw him lying there and learned that he had been in this condition for a long time, he asked him, "Do you want to get well?" "Sir," the invalid replied, "I have no one to help me into the pool when the water is stirred. While I'm trying to get in, someone goes down ahead of me." Then Jesus said to him, "Get up, pick up your mat, and walk." At once the man was cured. He picked up his mat and walked. The day on which this took place was a Sabbath, and so the Jewish leaders said to the man who had been healed, "It's the Sabbath. The law forbids you to carry your mat." But he replied, "The man who made me well said to me, 'Pick up your mat and walk.'" So they asked him, "Who is this fellow that told you to pick it up and walk?" The man who was healed had no idea who it was, for Jesus had slipped away into the crowd that was there. Sometimes things don't look the way we either expect them to or think they should. The man at the pool was only looking for healing to happen one specific way, and had waited 38 years to see that happen. How many times are we locked into something happening in a specific way that we expect? That man was stuck, as we often are. He was married to the method by which his healing would come. He hadn't considered any other possibilities. He knew all the rules and was committed to continuing to abide within those parameters. And Jesus disrupted it. He healed the man, sending him on his way. However, this leads to our second group of stuck people, the Pharisees. They were stuck on their rules. This guy who had been hanging out and that they would surely have known about is up, seeing, and moving. And it happened to be on the Sabbath, and they went after an obviously cured person. It's easy to get stuck. We get stuck in everything from music preference, culture, politics, sports, and all other types of things. And Jesus wants to get us unstuck. It is not healthy to live in that state. The number one killer of dreams and destiny is misset and unmet expectations. It's important to be open to anything and everything God wants to do, find the beauty in things beyond one's preference, and always hold methods with an open hand. To do this, we first have to embrace flexibility in our expectations. And you can do this practically by just identifying an area in your life where you've held rigid expectations. For example, if you've always insisted that you like a particular style of music, try a different genre you've never explored before. If you like country, try jazz. It could open your mind to new experiences and broaden your horizons. Secondly, seek opportunities for empathy. Look for situations where you can empathize with others who may be stuck in their own expectations. For instance, if you encounter someone with a differing political view, engage in a respectful conversation to understand their perspective better. It can help you break free from your own biases and promote understanding. Finally, practice open-handed living. Make a conscious effort to hold your methods and plans with an open hand. If you've been fixated on a specific career path, consider exploring alternative opportunities or passions that you've previously dismissed. Being open to unexpected changes and opportunities can lead to personal growth and new experiences.